Hi, this is Kathie from Craft with Kathie. Thanks for joining me. I'm coming at you from the suburbs west of Chicago. If you would be kind enough to take a moment and just let me know where you're viewing from, that would be great. I'm going to put together a little project tonight using a bunny transfer on this little banner, and I have a little beaded hanger for it. And as we progress with the little tutorial, we're going to be playing a game called Timer. And the way this works is I need interaction from my audience. So, RDM Live. So what I need you to do is comment. Comment about the project, comment about something meaningful, not like how's the weather or whatever. So comment about something, either questions, suggestions, advice, whatever about the project. And if you're the last comment that pops up before my little timer goes off, I'm going to write your name on a little slip of paper, put it in this bucket, and you're going to win the grand prize. So, does anyone have any questions? Okay, then I guess we get started, right? Okay, I haven't attached this. The banner has a little wooden dowel that goes through the top, and I haven't attached this yet because I really didn't want the beads in the way as I was chalking. So I'm going to move them to the side, and I am struggling a little bit with how to fit this on the banner because I had hoped I could fit both bunnies. However, these are the bunny cutouts that I made earlier in the week. And from what I can tell, being that the transfer is the same size, I don't see any good way of getting these little guys to both fit on the banner. So I'm thinking of just going with the larger bunny. And by the way, there is a box bundle available for these cutouts and the transfer and some embellishments, but that offer expires at midnight Central Time tonight. So if you haven't yet ordered it, do it before midnight just so that you don't miss out on it. But anyway, so what I'm thinking of is going with the larger bunny just right in the middle of the banner. But if anyone has any other ideas for how I could do this or whatever, I'm open and looking for any suggestions. Okay, so then onwards and upwards, right? This is the little jute hanger that comes with the banner. Obviously, I'm not going to be using that. I've got a little storm paste here that I want to lighten up just a dab. I don't really want it as dark as this for the bunny. I want it to just be a little shade lighter. So I'm going to mix up some of my white frost paste with my storm paste. And this is chalk paste, not chalk paint. Big difference. It is really made from paste, and it goes on liquid and dries hard. So I'm going to add a dab of my white frost in there and mix that up so I have a little bit lighter of a gray than my storm is. And I've used an individual packet here of the storm, and as you can see, there's quite a bit here, much more than I'm going to need for this project. So when I'm done, I'll be putting this into a smaller container. Okay, it's a little bit lighter, not too much. I think that'll be fine. I don't see any of the shimmer. Oops, let me mix it up a little bit more. Maybe that's why. Okay, I think that's pretty good. You always want your paste to be a consistency between yogurt and sour cream. And I need you guys to start commenting before that timer goes off so that somebody could be entered in the drawing. So hop to it. Okay, I'm not going to fuzz this transfer because I've used it quite a few times already. And I'm putting it on fabric. So I'm just going to remove it from its backing and place it on the transfer. Place it on my banner, on my canvas banner. And this is a little bit distressed, so my bunny will look a little distressed. And maybe right down here. I'm concerned a little bit about the bottom because I don't know if I should put some leaves down there, some flowers. What do you think would be good at the bottom of the banner? Any ideas? Okay, I'm pressing this down. I want to make sure that there are no air bubbles in my silk screen. Okay, this looks good. Now I'm going to apply my paste. And just push it through the silk screen on the transfer. Now this is going to suck up the paste a little bit more than it would on wood or on a chalkboard because this is fabric. So the fabric is more porous and it's taking the paste. So I'm using a little bit more here than I would normally be using on a different type of surface. Looks like I have an air bubble there. Oops, I might have been able to squeeze it out. Let's see how this looks. Okay, I'm removing any excess, removing any lines, but I want to work fairly quickly with this because I don't want it to dry. Then I might have issues when I lift it up. Okay, that looks good. I'm just going to lift the transfer up. And kind of check it. Oh, I have a little spot right here that it looks like I really didn't press hard enough. So I'm going to come back over it and try that. Oops. Now I have chalk paste on my fingers. Okay. There we go. Very cute little guy, isn't he? I'm going to put this in a water bath for cleanup. And I'm going to take a moment to clean the chalk paste off my hands. Our chalk paste is water soluble, so a little bit of water and a paper towel will take care of my cleanup here. Just a little water. And then this bunny has an overlay that highlights the details on it. Now I used, what did I use on this one? I think I used Peachy Keen and it really was a little light. So then I switched to, I think, Guava or Coral on this. I'm not sure if I should I try the Peachy Keen, Coral, or maybe my old standby, the Marvelous? What do you think? Or maybe, oops, paste overboard. Let me get my Guava. Too many things in the way today, I suppose. Oh, that's part of the problem with the creative process when I'm doing a live. It's one thing if you're just working on something and you have all the time in the world to just kind of mix and match and decide what you're doing, because you know how things change from how you have it in your mind's eye, and then your finished product doesn't look quite the same. Well, today I knew what I wanted for this, but I kept thinking of alternatives, and I don't know if that was quite good or not. Okay, we got to watch. That timer's going to be going off, so make sure get your comments in so that you could be entered. Here are some leaves and flowers that go with this transfer, and I'm thinking I might be able to put a couple on the bottom. Maybe I should put something in the bunny's hand. What do you think? Ideas, suggestions? Okay, I'm going to move this out of the way, and I'm thinking I'll go with guava. I need this to dry, which shouldn't take too much longer. Let me see what the paste consistency is this. Let me put my banner aside for a moment, grab a stir stick, mix it up. Oh, this looks like it might be a little dry. We want a consistency of yogurt and sour cream. I don't want it dripping off the spoon, but I don't want it real clumpy either. So I'm going to add just a little spritz of distilled water here to make it a little bit thinner. And you always want to use distilled water because you don't want the minerals in tap water interacting with the pigments in the paste. This is looking better. Stir it up a little bit more. Okay. Whoops, there goes the first timer. Don't forget, get those comments in so that you're entered in this little giveaway. Okay, my screen has stalled, so I'm going to refresh it just to make sure that I'm seeing everything properly. And it's still not quite looking right. Here we go. So much for that idea. My screen just went totally blank. Let's try this again. Okay, just testing things. All right, so what are we thinking here? The guava with the overlay. Let me check and see if this is dry. No, it looks like it might have a little bit more time to wait. Let me tell you a little bit about our chalk party. Whoops, timer number 2. We are having a chalk party. I'm having a chalk party April 29th. It's exclusively to my followers who purchase one of our Try Me kits. We have 6 different Try Me kits. Try saying that quickly, right? That are complete little kits in themselves. They're all around $20 a piece. They include a surface, they include a transfer, they include individual paste packets to complete the project, and they include a mini squeegee. And the chalk party is going to have a tutorial for the different Try Me kits, so you'll see exactly how they're put together. You could follow along, or you could do it later, whatever works for you. I'll put the link in the comments here for the Try Me kits so you can check them out. But there's going to be door prizes, games, a bunch of fun, some giveaways. It's going to be a blast. So think about it. It will be 6 o'clock Pacific, 7 Mountain, 8 Central, and 9 o'clock Eastern, April 29th. I'm pretty sure that is a Thursday. There's more information on this page if you're not aware of it or whatever, but consider grabbing a kit and joining in on the fun. It'll be cool. And if you're not a member of Club Couture, let me tell you a little bit. Club Couture is a subscription package. Obviously, I'm waiting for this to dry, right? That includes an exclusive transfer. It comes once a month. This is one thing that I made with it this month. It says Wild and Free. Our transfers are all reusable, so this kit is Wild and Free for the month of March. And it has some flowers and the wording on it. And the kit includes 3 color-coordinated paste packets. You can make multiple projects out of it. And basically, it gives you 45 minutes to an hour of creativity once a month. $19.99 plus tax. Shipping's on us. There are other perks and benefits along with the subscription. Membership has its privileges. If you order anything else, regardless of the size of the order, shipping is a flat rate of $4.95, which is great. And then there's other perks and benefits offered throughout the year by the company. So it's really a great deal. Comes directly to your home. So it's kind of cool. So let's take a look at this. Okay. I need the comments to be appropriate to the subject matter. So about this banner, about this bunny, about this transfer, about the chalk paste, whatever, really doesn't matter. Okay, I just need some comments before the alarm goes off again. Okay, this does feel rather sticky, so I'm going to fuzz it so that it does not stick so strongly to my banner. And fuzzing it is done with a fuzzing towel, or you could use a towel or your shirt or whatever, but the idea behind it is to deliberately apply lint to the surface so it doesn't stick so strongly that it, in this case, pulls up paste or anything. Get those comments coming in. I've got 4 alarms set there. I'm going to have to reset it. Okay, so I'm just going to lay this over my transfer, line it up. And there's actually registration marks, and I forgot to mark them here. My mistake. But it helps in lining up the overlay. I'm going to make sure the ears are in the right place and the little tail's in the right place here. I think this looks good. Smooth it out. I'm going to apply my paste. Grab a clean squeegee. And just spread this over the silk screen. And I want to be quick with this. I don't want it to dry because I don't want any chance of it pulling up the paste that I've already laid down. So I'm squeegeeing off the excess, returning it to the jar, removing any lines, and then lifting up my transfer. Oh, isn't he adorable? I'm going to add the beads to the top while we wait for this to dry. I'm looking for suggestions or ideas as to what to embellish the rest of them with. Or maybe he doesn't need an embellishment. What do you think? Okay, I've either have the quietest audience in the world, or I've thrown a party that no one's come to. If anyone is commenting, I am not seeing any comments as of yet on Facebook, so please go ahead and comment. Hurry up before that timer goes off again. Let's get your name in the drawing. I put a little bit of painter's tape on into my string here to help feed it through the beads, and now I'm just going to feed it through this little hanger. What do you think? Okay, I need some input. Flowers on the bottom or not? And then I just knotted this on the other side, so I'm going to do the same thing here, just double knot it so that it doesn't slide off. And then I'll leave a little tiny couple pieces of string there. Whoops. Beads overboard. Whoops, there goes the timer again. Okay, I'm going to set the timer so we can continue with this for a little bit longer until I'm done. Okay, onwards and upwards. What are we thinking about the flowers? Add them? Don't add them. Oops, I need to cut this and cut this. Maybe a flower in the bunny's hand? A little bit of foliage at the bottom. I'm going to add a flower to the bunny's hand. And this has never been used, so I am fuzzing it a little bit. And I have some olive shimmer paste that I'm going to grab to use for the stem. I'll just quickly apply the paste here with my little multi-tool, kind of like a little mini squeegee, and lift that off. And then I'll put a little flower on top. So, little foliage on the bottom. What are we thinking? Some flowers here. Just some grass sprigs or something. Or do we just leave it alone? Maybe leave it alone. Let's go for the flower there. I think I want to use the marvelous. Grab a clean squeegee that I just pushed underneath the mat. Probably this little flower. I'm going to fuzz it on my fuzzing cloth, which is on my lap. Grab a teeny bit of paste. Just smooth it over the transfer. I grabbed a little bit too much paste here. Lift it off. What do you think? Is our bunny looking a little lonely? Or does he look simplistic and pretty? Ooh, look at that sparkle. Can you see it? From the shimmer frost, our bunny has like little diamonds. And there goes the timer again. Woohoo! Okay, I need thoughts and suggestions. As is, what do we need here? What does he need? Couple flowers on the bottom, maybe? Let's go for it. What the heck? I'm going to fuzz this on the fuzzing cloth that's on my lap. And here's my fuzzing, my fuzzing. Here is my multi-tool that I used with the olive shimmer. Remove the excess. I'm going to lift this transfer up, and I could use it someplace else. Maybe right here. And I could, if I'm very careful and work quickly, I could reuse my transfers without cleaning them in between. What color flowers should we go with? What are you thinking? I could do marvelous again, but I'm thinking, should maybe the guava? I'm going to fuzz this. And where did I put my squeegee with the guava on it? Here we go. And I'll do it over here same way. I didn't have enough paste there. Let me grab a little bit more. Let's see if we can get good coverage here. I'm hitting right into the seam of this banner. A little bit to the side. Okay. Ideas, suggestions, anything we could add? We don't want to get into over-decoritis. Does it look okay? Or does it need something to it, on it? What do you think? Would we want to put some greenery anywhere on it? Dried flowers? I guess we can continuing embellishing it at another time. Okay, well, I'm a little bit, I don't know what I am a little bit. Maybe I went live too early tonight because I usually do go later in the evening, but I did post that I was going to go at 8 o'clock Central tonight. I'm sorry that no one's been available to play the timer game. There's still a couple more timers set on there, so if you want to jump in and throw in a comment about what you think about this project, that would be cool. I'd surely appreciate it. I've got this little jar for my people to draw from of who have commented when the timer went off, but my jar's empty, so you've got a heck of a good chance of winning if you comment right now. We'll continue until I finish cleaning up my pastes. If you've ever wondered what it's like to be a designer, wonder no more. It is a blast. If you think your ideal job would be to craft all day, you know what? You're probably right. If you're a crafter and you enjoy it, what could be more fun, seriously? Whether you are interested in being a designer to get a discount on your supplies, or to create and sell finished products, or to do classes or pop-ups or workshops or whatever, the choice is up to you. The company allows you to work the business as you see fit. So you can go at it. You could just be a hobbyist, or you could actually be focusing on creating your empire. If you'd like additional information, timer again here. If you'd like additional information, comment team below, and I will send you the link to a video that discusses the whole process and answers any questions that you may have. Thank you so much for watching tonight. I surely appreciate it. See you soon.